Hi guys, and welcome back to Graceful Beauty. My name is Sherry. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite lip balm. And if you're wondering, the make and model of this is called City Slicker. It's my favorite all-time lipstick. Be very generous, and then you smear it. Okay? It feels so silky. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you'd like to be, tap my subscribe button. And don't forget to give a thumbs up.
What are you doing?
And then what you... Happy April Fool's Day!
Hi everyone, welcome back to Graceful Beauty. Today I wanted to share with you 5 Amazon products that I am absolutely loving. If you have not already seen my first 5 Amazon products that I absolutely love, I will put a card up here and link that video. The very first product that I wanted to share is this adorable little jewelry box. Now this is perfect for travel. They have all different colors. It's a beautiful fabric and soft material. I do like some of the harder jewelry boxes, but sometimes when I'm traveling, it's just easier to kind of put this softer one in my suitcase or carry-on, and my jewelry is still protected because I mean I can squeeze this really hard and you know it's not going to break anything in it. It's extremely padded. You can zip it all the way up and then it's like a little purse, like a little carrying case if you wanted to carry it this way. Let me just show you what's inside. I took most of my jewelry out just because I didn't want it falling everywhere. I like this top part because you can hang necklaces or bracelets or whatever, and they clip on these little magnet snaps and it just snaps right back. And then the jewelry can kind of hang in each little compartment here so it's not getting tangled up with other necklaces. And then here you have little holes. I don't know if the camera's picking it up because the sun's kind of bright in this window, but there's little holes and you can pop your earrings through. So I just put my diamond earrings in here and that keeps them, you know, nice and protected. The magnetic button also pops off here. So, you know, even if you don't want to put earrings in here, maybe you could put rings or you could slide bracelets, or I mean really you could use this for so many different things. And then also in here it's got this little plastic pocket that also zips, and you can put, you know, whatever, rings or a bracelet, or you know, maybe the backings of earrings if you like to have extra ones. You could just put whatever in this little compartment that zips. And then when you open up the next compartment, this has all of the separate compartments. Now these are little Velcro, if I can rip them off, that's some strong Velcro. These are little Velcro dividers, and so you can just put them, if you don't want them in here, you don't have to. If you just want it to be one big thing, then same thing, it has this little plastic compartment that you can zip, and I just put like a pearl, fake pearl necklace in here. Also what I like about this compartment, I had a jewelry box in here. So maybe you don't want to put your wedding ring in here and just throw it in there, but you want to have a couple jewelry boxes. I keep my wedding ring on pretty much all the time, but this is the diamond cross necklace that my husband bought me. I like to always keep it inside the jewelry box, but then that just fits nicely right inside this compartment. And the material that's in here, it's like that super soft, I don't know what type of fabric it is. It kind of feels like velour or microfiber. It's super, super soft, so it's not going to scratch any of your jewelry. So this cute little thing really protects my jewelry, whether I'm traveling with it or I'm just keeping it at home on a shelf or in a drawer somewhere. And speaking of jewelry, I also like to put jewelry in these. So I might put a bracelet or put a pair of earrings or a necklace in one of these little baggies, and then I will store it inside this little bag, you know, like that. And they come in all different colors. They have white, they have purple, they have yellow, they have blue. I'm not sure how many come in the whole pack. It's a ton of them. I've had mine for like 2 years and I've not used these up. But I'll write down below how many come in it. It's super cheap. Not only do I love them for when I travel or when I like to store my jewelry, each piece separately, but these are perfect if you love to give little gifts to someone. You know, maybe you're going to someone's house for dinner or lunch or whatever, or maybe you're just meeting up with friends or family, but you always like to give something little, even if it's a little chapstick, or even if it's just a little pack of M&Ms, whatever you like to give, or maybe you like to give little costume jewelry. With these, you can reuse them over and over and over. I mean, you could re-gift this over and over and over if you received it, but I just think these are super cute, super cheap. They're perfect for Christmas time or for gifts. I love them for myself also to store my jewelry or, you know, little things in that I like to keep separate from everything else. The next product that I love off of Amazon is this Kakai oil. This is by Kakai Naturals. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, Kakai. Looks like it should be pronounced Kakai, but I think I had read that it's pronounced Kakai. This is just a really nice face oil, and it's high in linoleic acid, so it's something that I will use on my face, someone who's acne prone. I typically will not use a face oil that is high in oleic acid because that can cause breakouts. I could do a whole nother video on face oils. I do not think face oils are a necessary step in our skincare routine though, and if I do use them, I might use 1 or 2 drops once in a blue moon. They really just soften the outer layer of your skin. They are nourishing, but they don't provide hydration or any of the things that I feel are a lot more important for our skin. But I've bought this a few times, not because I just use it on my face, but I like this on my neck, on my chest, I like this on my cuticles, but what I have mainly been using this for is on my hair. I love this oil, and it's 100% pure Kakai oil. So I use it sort of like as a hair shine serum. And you know, a lot of those other shine serums on the market are basically just full of a bunch of fillers and silicones and things that I don't necessarily want on my hair. And I think they used to sell one that was for hair also, and I did like it, but it was mainly silicones. And then it just had a little bit of Kakai oil in it. But this is beautiful on my hair. For my hair, and I have, you know, really long hair, I have a lot of hair, I literally only put maybe 3 drops. I put it in my hands, rub my hands together, and when my hair is wet after I've washed my hair, I mostly just focus on the ends and then just kind of run a little bit, you know, through the rest of it. My hair is like silky, buttery smooth. Cannot get over how soft my hair is since I've been using this, because it does provide a lot of nourishment. Now, like I said, you're not going to want to put a whole dropper full or half the bottle, because then your hair is just going to look dirty and greasy. This has really improved the health of my hair. I don't have any split ends, and it's because I keep my hair super nourished with this. But like I said, like 1 or 2 drops. If you want to put it on your face, it's also beautiful for that. But don't get in the habit of like piling on a bunch of face oils, because even though they might feel good, they're really not that beneficial for your skin. And the way I would use this on my face, like I said, I use face oils very rarely, but what I would do is use maybe 1, 2, at the most 3 drops, rub it in on the tips of my fingers, and at the very end of my nighttime skincare routine, as the very, very last step, after I've done every other skincare step, I will take a little of this and then just kind of press it on around my eyes, or, you know, any areas mainly where I want to soften the outer layer of my skin. So maybe my skin's looking a little more flaky or something from Retin-A. It's really just gonna soften and provide nourishment to the outer layer, which is our dead skin layer pretty much. And since this does have the vitamin A in it, if you are super sensitive to retinols, you know, you might not want to use something like this. I think this is a beautiful oil, but I mainly love it for my hair and then the rest of my body. And then something else I might do just to get the nourishment of the Kakai oil is I'll put a few drops in my body moisturizer and then put that all over my body as well. I've seen some other brands on Amazon that are a little bit cheaper, but I always keep going back to this one because this is 100% Kakai oil with no added fillers or anything extra added to it. And you just heard me talk about the face oil, how I said face oils are not going to hydrate your skin. They're just going to soften that outer layer. But what our skin really needs is hydration. Our cells like water. It's like a dry sponge. If you put an oil on a dry sponge, it's still going to stay a dry sponge, but the outer layer of the sponge is just going to be softened. But if you dip a dry sponge in water, it's just going to instantly poof up. And that's basically the same concept with our skin. So we're not going to want to put a bunch of oils or heavy creams on our face if you're looking to get that plump, juicy, hydrated, glowing looking skin. This is my all-time favorite hydrator for my face. This is by a brand called Neogen, and this is their Real Micro Ferment Essence. And this one is empty because I just used it up. I just ordered another one. But it basically just looks like water. I've shared it in many of my other videos. And not only is this hydrating, so this is basically like giving your skin a drink of water, but it is full of amazing fermented ingredients. So not only are you going to have super plump, super juicy, hydrated, glowing skin, but also over time, using a fermented product like this, it can help to brighten your skin. So if you are not liking the way your skin is looking, you know, you put your makeup on and you just feel like, everything is settling in my wrinkles, my skin just kind of looks like it's dull and dehydrated, you might not need to go buy another moisturizer at the store. You might need something that's extremely hydrating, that's gonna add that water and plump everything up. And you might be wondering, well, when would I put this on in my skincare routine? You can use everything that you're already using if that's stuff that you like, but this would go on in the order of thinnest to thickest. I don't often use a toner, so I will usually put this on right after I cleanse my face, since it is pretty much the consistency of water. And then if I want to put a vitamin C serum on, I'll do that afterwards. And then if I use a moisturizer or sunscreen, I do that next. I've recommended this product to a ton of people, and I don't think I've heard anyone say that they don't like it. This is perfect for sensitive skin also, and this is why I initially was drawn to this. I don't necessarily have sensitive skin, but sometimes I'm sure you guys have done the same thing. I might get a little too crazy with my exfoliation, and then my skin starts to get a little irritated, a little red, starts getting those flakies all over, and I just feel like I can pile on moisturizer and my skin just still feels dry and just kind of annoyed with me. But when I put this on after I wash my face, my skin, it's like, thank you, and it just plumps up. It's not irritated, there's no scent to it. If you feel like your skin's just looking dull, it looks like you're super dehydrated, if your face kind of just looks like a dried up sponge, try something like this. You're supposed to just put a few drops in your hand and then just kind of pat it on your face, and sometimes I'll repeat those steps like 7 to 10 times until I feel like my skin is full of the hydration. But I'm lazy, I'll just put it in a spray bottle, and sometimes I just spritz it over my face. But I don't only use this in my skincare routine. I also use this as a makeup setting spray. Like today, for example, my face actually was kind of dry when I did my makeup, and I thought, oh, my makeup just isn't really meshing with my skin. I could see it kind of sitting on the surface. As soon as I finished all my makeup, I just put a few sprays of this on, kind of fanned it, or you can, use one of the little handheld fans, and then I just took a blending sponge, kind of pressed it in, and it just kind of meshed with my makeup and my skin. And then now, I don't know if you can tell, but my skin, I mean, you can tell I have makeup on, obviously, but it doesn't look like I just have makeup sitting on my face. And since I like to use a makeup blending sponge to kind of press all of that into my face after I've sprayed it with the hydration, this is a makeup sponge that I absolutely love. This was sent to me in PR maybe a year and a half ago. Not this one, another one. I've probably bought 10 of them since they first sent it to me. I love this sponge. I think I've shared it in quite a few videos. It's not super squishy, it's got enough firmness to it, but I love the shape of it. This helps me to get my foundation on super, super fast. I don't like to use a makeup brush when I put my foundation on. I like to just press it into my skin. Instead of using, a normal blending sponge that just has like this round tip on it, look at the surface of this to try to put this all over my face. But this surface, look how large this is. If I just press it on my face, it's nice and flat. I can get my foundation done super fast. But the way it is designed, it makes my makeup look airbrushed. I love this. Now, I love a lot of blending sponges. I've shared a few of them on my channel, but this is my absolute favorite one. It used to be like $20 on Amazon, but then they recently lowered it to around under $10. So I ended up buying a bunch of them. I love it that much. What's really neat is it also comes in a travel carry case. Let's get it to zoom in here. And this is like a metal case, and it screws open, and then the sponge is inside. This is a clean one. Now, I don't usually like to keep it in this after it's been wet, because I feel like if it's wet in here, it's gonna like grow bacteria and stuff. But this is a perfect little case to store it in, or you could use this to put, earrings or whatever you want in, or even like pills if you're traveling. I can get my makeup done super, super fast, and it just looks flawless and airbrushed every single time. And that's it. Of course, I still have a ton of products that I get off of Amazon that I cannot wait to share with you guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these products, and if you like these little Amazon videos that I share with you. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you would like to be, don't forget to look down below and tap on that subscribe button. And if you did like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Action.
My name is Sherry. I want to talk about my favorite lip balm. Okay? Put that over.
I can't.
Alright, here we go. Why are you crying? I'm tired. Get down. Get down. April Fools! Thank you. Bye.